Sorry about the poor lighting in here. But I've disconnected and reconnected the fuel lift pump, checked all the seals. Doesn't seem to be leaking as bad as it was. And I've got some fuel in that line, just a little bit, enough to see if it'll start. I've tightened all these joins and it seems to be pretty good. Yeah, my lighting isn't great. I've got to have the door shut because of the rain. If I pump on this, it'll probably start leaking out fuel. Huh. So far so good. I'm a bit hesitant to hook up my battery because I don't want it to blow me up in this enclosed space, all the doors shut. Perhaps I should have a fire extinguisher handy. Got a couple around here. Bit of an obstacle course going on. Alright, fire extinguisher, good to go. Remembering that the positive lead goes to the, well, it's actually an earth or ground lead going to the positive terminal, but I checked that that was correct before. And there's even a little P on that terminal and a little N on this terminal. It's tricky doing it one-handed. I guess I don't want it necessarily to be too tight. I want to be able to pull it off if things go awry. Alright, I've got water in the radiator, I've got fuel going to the carburetor, I've got fire, let's see what happens. Right, I haven't blown up. Let's pull the choke on. Bit of this stuff in there. Ah, it fired. Well, the water pump must be had it because water's pouring out of the front of there and it is pretty noisy. But I've just got to see if this will start. I tried running fuel through the fuel lift pump, but that's leaking. So I was getting air in there and it fired, but barely. So I've just rigged this fuel line, little fuel tank there, straight into the carby, hooked the battery up, got some starter fluid here, we'll see if that helps. See if we can get it started. Be the first start in 30 years. No, it just fired. That was out without even spraying any of this down it. I guess the throttle's stuck on, but there it goes. It starts. So try and get that off a little bit. All kinds of stuff in the way. Yep, throttle's wide open, so that could be something stuck in the carby actually. One of the jets is, well, the float bolt isn't moving, something like that. But it starts. Sometimes coil might be a little, yeah, well, not great. Yeah. Need to clean that carby again. But yeah, she definitely lives. First start in at least 30 years, maybe 40 years.